Okay. The reason I started streaming right now is because we have a Bronto wandering around. And he will wander right into your house. Two Brontos. I am going to tell you that they have a very large hitbox. So if this tail comes swinging through the house, it will kill you. I'm pretty sure. I don't think, as I recall, I used to think that it wouldn't, but now I think it will. I just started streaming right off the get-go without even saying hello or anything because I wanted to show you this crazy. I can't believe that these are so. See, he's trying to walk in my house. Just don't make him mad. He'll swing that tail and you will die. Okay, so yesterday we have learned so far that with the values now of the dinos being so high, wood is unacceptable to build in. Whereas a while ago, it wasn't like that. You could actually build, hold on a minute, let me make sure I get my stream up here so I can make sure we're on the air while we're doing this. When the levels were at 200, it wasn't a big deal. You can make something out of wood and it wouldn't matter. So with everything being 450 and that Sarco being over 400 last night, we didn't have a chance. I also want you to know that if you have a building and there are animals around them that are predators, they will come and try to tear down your place. It's because you built it. Even if you're not there, they're going to try to tear it down. They'll aggro on it. If you put a raft out in a lake or an ocean, things will keep trying to eat it. The baryonyx, which we didn't have a year ago, the sarco, which we did, the caprasuchus, which looks like a crocodile, that will aggro on it, try to eat it. Anything that is a predator will try to break down what you built because it's got your name on it. Now, last night I was freaking out that I didn't have any leather and I didn't think that I could get anything here on this island with a wooden spear. And I actually got a Phiomia cornered against some rocks and was able to get some hide. And so I made my bed and I went ahead and started building this because you need to have a bed, and I kept getting too cold and freezing. And so I would run outside with my wooden tools and we're not close enough yet, but see all this? This is the wood I was taking down last night. There's my handy dandy little raft, and then over here I put in where is it? Someplace along here. I built 4 gates so I could aggro something into. Jeez, already lost my 4 gates. I thought I just saw them. Whoa. Let's not kill ourselves. We're still very low level here. Honestly. Shot moving. I have to regenerate my stamina. Okay, so if you keep dying, the reason you keep dying is because you have no fortitude. On Scorched Earth, my fortitude was up to 40. And my stamina, I think, was at 200. When you get in the water, make sure that you're not going to be shark bait right off the get-go. I know, I just saw that. Everything, I guess. It doesn't matter, I guess. Okay, so here we are with our new friend, who's probably going to be a really high level. Oh, a 30. Well, we could tame him because we're a low level. But the lower the level that you are, make sure that you tame low levels. You know, if you're a pilgrim at ARK and you're a low level, try to tame a low level. If you're a veteran, veterans just start right off the bat. No matter how long it takes, they'll get a high level. They know what they're doing. They know how to kite them, which means, you know, you run around a rock, it runs around and follows you, you stop, you shoot it with the trank, then you run around the rock and it keeps following you until it, you know, falls over and you put it to sleep with the narco berries. So tonight, or today, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get water here. And water is really important when you are not next to anything that you know, that's not a river or a stream. And you're lucky on the island, and even on Scorched Earth it rains. So I do this no matter where I am. Okay, we're ready to tank, and we're going to need 5 cementing paste. We are in big trouble. Okay, so now what I have done. Okay, so last night I made forges. Remember, they took, what did they take? They took hide. Everything took hide here. This is a table I got from the ship mod. And here is a storage. And I wanted to get rid of this and this. I want to make a slingshot and show you that it is possible to get a parasaur low level with a slingshot. Okay, so I have 55 spoiled meat on me. Nice. Okay, I'll put my rest of the spoiled meat in here. I don't have any narco berries. I didn't leave the narco berries in here, did I? I hope not. I did. They spoil too. They have a timer. One spoils every 9 minutes, so that's been 24 hours. So, you know, 240 of them are already gone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to craft the narcotics, and I'll do the rest of the spark powder. You're going to need a lot of spark powder to make gunpowder. And we're going to make a gun. What did I do with the charcoal? I know I took it out of here. I was so exhausted last night. I have to tell you that I overdid making this thing. this building. I shouldn't have. I should have just gone right to bed right when all of us were tired. Mainly me, because we went grocery shopping tonight and hardly made it. Oh my gosh, my grandson had to come in and he had to finish for me because I was dragging my little rump around. I could not move. So sad. Okay, I have a Sarco saddle. That was what was killing our building last night. And we have a lamp post. Crystal, we don't have any crystal. And we're not going to get crystal right away. Okay, after we get a bunch of spark powder, then we can make a bunch of gunpowder. So right now, I have a primitive pike, a hatchet, a pick. We have some meat. I certainly don't need that much meat. And it, on me, if I put it here, the timer says that one will spoil every 13 minutes, probably 15, but in here, see, look at that, every 2 hours and 17 minutes. Everything lasts way longer in the bin. The preserving bins are great. They make them for the ship also. I think that they're actually 0 points. For a preserving bin for the mod. Yeah, see the preserving barrel, exactly the same thing, and it doesn't cost you any engrams. It costs you fiber, thatch, and wood. And if you want to make jerky, you have to add oil to this, and we don't have any oil. Here's some metal. And when we go back to the regular island, we need to make a bunch of sleeping bags. Because we're going to die a lot over there. Okay, so I'm going to, just because you're going to need one, you're going to need to have a trough. Right here, trough. Except now everything that is in here that is lit up with this turquoise, you can get now. Like if you wanted to, if you had the wherewithal to be able to make electronics with metal ingots and silica pearls, you could make it. Everything is blacked out, you can't. So if you want to make all your tech stuff right away, go ahead. I don't, you know, if you're good on going and going down into the caverns, and you have the ability to get down there and get stuff, go ahead. But I made a campfire, and I made the spears. You know all the stuff I made. I made a water skin. The water skins will leak water. You'll put water in it, and it's gone pretty soon. I don't even bother if I'm close to water. This is all the settler stuff. You can get it. I made, Rashamane made her place out of a settler cabin material, and it was cute, but it wasn't S+, and it didn't fit together well. You can actually make yourself a blood extraction syringe and take your own blood and keep it on your hot bar. And if something tries to get you and you're dying and you've gotten to a safe place, you can give yourself blood. How about that? Spyglasses take crystal. We don't have any crystal. These are all the magical stuff, the healing orbs and stuff. You can make a cooking pot. We can make a cooking pot. Let's make a cooking pot. I made bolas. Bolas are what you put in your hand and you swing around and you catch the bottom of a bird or anything that is smaller. You catch their feet and it stuns them and they can't move for a while. We will go ahead and I will show you how to make Oh, we have to make stimulant. So the next time that we accidentally eat narcoberries, we can take stimulant right away. Remember, when you take stimulant, you're going to get really thirsty. I wish that I would have known where, what level we had to be to get the stone stuff to make a stone building. That would have been nice. Okay, so here's a compost bin. If you're going to be making if you already have power, you want to make the large compost bin. We don't have power, so we're just going to go ahead and start this. And this is what you're going to want to get. See Jones Egg and Poop Machine? This is all powered. It automatically picks up all the eggs for kibble and all the poop in the area. And then inside of this little thatch and fertilizer silo, you put in thatch, and it takes the poop from the poop machine and makes it into fertilizer that you can put into your crop plot. This little grill here, you can actually have a grill to cook your food. A piano, if you want a piano. A storage bill. I mean, you can make all this stuff from the ship and not even have to. I don't know if you can make a storage barrel. Takes a metal ingot and some wood. I like the storage box because I can throw it outside on the ground right off the way, right away. A bug repellent. We're going to want bug repellent if we're going to go and try to get try to kill anything that makes chitin. Let's see, bugs, scorpions, and the frogs. They're called bezel. What are they called? Oh, probably can't make a. Yeah, Beelzebufo. This is a saddle for a frog. I tame frogs in the water. If you're on land, their tongue will stun you and actually kill you. The stuff that they're sticky stuff on their tongue. In the water, they can't get you. You have to be careful because they are a animal that is in the swamp, and there's a ton of snakes and all kinds of junk in the swamp. Leeches. You have to be really careful. But if you can tame one, even the lowest level, which I really am telling you, go for the low levels when you're a low level. Get a low level one, and every time you jump on it, ride it, and every time you click the left button on your PC mouse, it will put its tongue out, grab whatever, like on Scorched Earth, I was using it. No, Madagascar. I was using it to get. Oh, geez, what was it? Anyway, it turns the chitin into cementing paste for you. Geez, I can't even remember what I was. Oh, the bugs, the water jug bugs and the oil jug bugs, which are really nice to have because then you can get oil and water and all that. I wish that island had a lot of that stuff, but we don't. Okay, and then here, of course, is my smithy, which I was so glad to have. Also, this is the only place that you can make a dinosaur behemoth gates. And for us to be able to get behemoth gates made, we're going to have 450 wood, 450 thatch, 450 stone. A lot of it. And right now, there was one other thing I wanted to make before we make the water tank and go hunting for something to make cementing paste with. I want to make a sickle. Here's the scissors. A sickle. Start with S. Yeah, I guess it does, huh? Yeah, sickle. Yeah. S-I-C. I might as well put the C in there. There it is. This is what you want. This gets No matter what you hit that is vegetation, it will only give you fiber. It is nice to have. So let's get ourselves our sickle. Ah, we must have to make it here. All these tools you have to make here. Okay, here. Look at that. Craft one. We now have a sickle, guys. How cool. Let's put our meat in 6. And I also need to make a parachute if we're going to be running around the cliffs. But I don't know what we're going to need. Hide, tin hide, fiber, and thatch. Okay, so let's go out. I don't know where that thing is. We don't want to be using a sickle around anything that we could aggro. Let's just go over here. Jeez Louise, huh? Okay, so get your sickle out. And when you go like this, it's 156 fiber before you even batted an eye. Check out all the fiber. It only gives you fiber. It doesn't give you any berries or anything. So nice. You can just run around, gather all your fiber, and you are good to go. Jeez, go away. All right, and I saw while we're out here. Now the pick, I'm telling you, one little bash and you're dead. Okay, see, we're getting metal. When we were using the stone pick, you would just get just a tiny bit of metal. Make your metal picks and your metal hatchets as soon as possible. If you need flint, you use your pick. If you need stone, you use your hatchet. Like I said yesterday, if you're in a real bind and there's nothing else, see, you're going to get a ton more stone than metal. If you only have metal node around, go for it. Just take what you need. It'll respawn within a couple of hours. Okay, so now we're going to go over to our handy dandy cabinet. Well, since we're just going to be over here working. So we got 3,000 fiber. Nice. We've got some stone, and I wanted to put the stone over here. And we can always pull it. Okay, we're going to need flint. We have 24 narcotics. And we have 435 charcoal, so we're going to need 435 spark powder because it's a 1-to-1 ratio to make gunpowder. So we're just going to go ahead. And my girlfriend Shavana showed me that if I just press A, it makes where the A says 100. It automatically puts 100 in there. Starts making it right away. Okay, so let's craft this. I think they must have put these blueprints in here because this thing always wants to see what you're looking at, and you always have to. It doesn't matter what you get or choose. It's going to want you to choose something so that it knows you want to put something in the inventory. And I need to pull wood. So I'm going to just pull 500 wood. And light the fire. Actually, I'll take half and half and start the fire. So last night I was over here standing around next to the forges and everything. If you hit that thing while its tail or leg is in here, it will aggro on your house and smash your house. And we don't have enough cementing paste right now to make a metal house. Okay, now the only place that I have ever found, oh, let's not have this out while we're running through here. Let's see, a 30. See, we can get a stego. Look at that, 15. If I made a slingshot, I could get that for us. Right now we're on a roll. We have to go find something to make chitin with. We might have to get a pteranodon. And, uh-oh. I'm out of water, out of food, out of everything. Why am I still doing that? Am I overheating? Does it say that I'm overheating? What's the temperature? Oh, I'm hot. What is the temperature? 103. Oh. Well, it can't be running around in leather at 103 degrees. I don't know why. You know, I went ahead and I reloaded all the software and everything, thinking it would get rid of this. I guess it's just going to be an orange sky. It might just be my computer. Oh my God, we're already out of water. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go over to the mainland. Foo. Anyway. You know, I have played ARK for over a year. And I haven't been on ARK for 3 months. And I forgot all the names of some of the most basic things. It was just crazy. Yeah, we're going to have to. So we'll have to make ourselves a, oh, look what there it is right there. There's a little film, yeah. If it's low enough like last night, it's a 60. When I chased it towards that inlet over there, and I got it stuck in the rocks. It worked. Oh, wow. There's an explorer node here. Ah, a Hesperornis. Not particularly useful for hunting and not being affectionate. The Hesperornis is primarily kept for the eggs it produces after consuming much fish. When rendered correctly, the eggs separate into two useful substances. One is a protein substance that is high in calories, and the other is an oily liquid that is effectively the same as oil found in the ocean. Well, there aren't any over here, but there's a lot of them on the mainland. So I'm looking for oh gosh, without any, and I haven't upped my air, so my air, I'm not going to be able to stay under here. I'm hot. I wonder if I go back into my house. Let's go make a a water skin, since we are going to have to go over to the mainland. So let's just keep making narcotics. We'll make some bolas, and we'll get ourselves a pteranodon. Oh. I'm so thankful for this island being here. I'm telling you, if you're just new at ARK, try to get over here. Don't be like me and think, oh, I'm going to need just to stay right here and try to stay and get some hide and stuff, and then have some Sarco that's a high level come and kill you. I couldn't believe all the times we died yesterday. And 2 of the deaths were caused by the Chilicotherium 1 and the Therizinosaurus 2, which didn't exist a year ago. How about that? The hardest, some of the, things that you needed to do were Dillos. If you have a low-level Dillo attack, you could actually make them unconscious with your fists, but never had any luck with that one. We're not getting much on the narcoberry end here, but we're getting enough to make a dent in our narcotics. You need to make narcotics so that you can have trank arrows, so that you can trank your pterodon. So the beginning of ARK is hunting and gathering. And it's so much easier if you're doing it with friends. It's nice to be in a tribe. Trust me. I am so jealous of all those guys that, know each other and they all help each other out. So cute. It's a lot more fun, too, than just being all alone. Trying to make it. Now, the nice thing is that I made my house far enough away that I can actually, I don't know if this is a real rock or not. No, it is a real rock. Wow. Of course, you can't see. Wow. How was our weight? We're doing pretty good here. Okay, so from now on, all I want to gather is flint. And I'm going to need thatch. No, it's just being in the way, isn't it? Okay, we're far enough away that if we take this tree down, it will respawn. And it gave us 247 thatch. 289. $379 thatch in the smaller ones. Wow. Okay, so what are we going to do? Stamina or fortitude or melee damage? Actually, I'm going to up our movement speed. You don't get very much, just a few piddly points, but yeah, three whole points. Shame on them, huh? Be nice if they could give you something substantial. And then, of course, it takes like forever to eat 1,000,000 berries. That's why you want to get meat as soon as possible. I mean, 2 meats would have filled us up. This is 400 and some odd berries, and we're still not very far along yet. Okay, so we'll see how it does. Okay, so we're getting thatch. Huh. And see, 75, that's a nice. You don't want to get a really low level pteranodon, or you'll never make it over to the mainland. They're going to need to have at least some stamina. You could probably fly around over here, but to make it over to the island and be able to find a place to land and all that, I don't know. That's going to be tougher. Okay, so let's see, narcoberries and stemberries. See if I accidentally hit that thing with this. Maybe we take this place down. Yeah. So just be good to yourselves. Let's see here. We're working in this one, aren't we? Okay, so stemberries. That. So let's craft some more spark powder. Some more narcotics. Gunpowder. Okay, now we're going to have to make a bow and arrow. So let's make a crossbow. Oh, it'll be over here. Ah, we have everything in here for a shotgun. I love shotguns. I am a shotgun person. Long neck rifle. Okay, so here's a crossbow. Rifle. Okay, I'm going to choose this, and I'm going to pull all the metal ingots that we have made already over here. By the way, when you craft, trust me, as you craft, you get more. The more you craft, the more, the faster you go up in points. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so we're going to need more metal. And you actually have to take your tools, and you have to repair them in a smithy. So sometimes I make a ship smithy and take it with me. If you make a ship smithy, it's right here. It's it doesn't cost you any engrams. You can get a lot of stuff with a ship one. It doesn't pull. It doesn't have a way to pull items. But if you have a ship smithy and one foundation, let's see if I can make a foundation in here. Wouldn't matter what kind, as long as it's an S+1. Stone, wood, and thatch foundations, if you can believe it, they're all exactly the same weight. Okay, so you have one stone foundation. And now you wanted to make a ship smithy. Hide, metal, and wood. Hide, metal, and wood. We have enough metal? Yeah, for one. Okay, so they're out in the wild. Everything breaks. You're all frustrated because now your axe, your pick, your pike, everything. You just go out here. You put down your handy dandy stone foundation. You get your handy dandy shipsmithy. Put it on there. You walk over. It'll have all the engrams still for crafting. And you would just put your pike in it, or your hatchet, or your pick. And whatever you would need, you'd still have to have the metal ingots, the hide, and the wood. So I suggest you take them with you, because you will have to fix your stuff when you're on, running around and doing stuff. So it only takes one hide, one metal ingot, and one wood. So, I mean, if you took 10 metal ingots with you, you'd have plenty to be able to fix stuff if you're out getting crystal and obsidian and everything. Your tools have a tendency to break, and you need them. You also, if you wanted, and it was nighttime, you can put up a torch and light it. And if you want to have it on all the time, you can change the settings, and you can make it really high so you can find yourself, like if it's nighttime. And then you also can unenable the on and off button. And that way, when you leave, even if it's dusk, you can find your little area with this on it. What do you think of that? Cool, huh? If something burns itself, like if we have a Bronto burn itself, it will aggro. If you can believe it, I had an alpha raptor attacking my building on Madagascar. A blueprint for an iguanodon saddle. Honestly, some of this junk, you don't need it. Okay, so we're on our way to get metal. Remember to stay away from that guy. Oh. Go away. Flint. And see how you get, I got 7 metal. I'm getting 10 metal from these. You get a lot of metal, a few metal out of stone. You don't have to have a metal node right away to make your metal tools. If you have everything, if you have the little metal and you have the hide, you make a forge. You can make very rudimentary stuff just with the metal that you get out of here and the stone. See, 14. Okay, and some rocks give you none. Some will give you 1 or 2. Some will give you zillions of metal. Last night I was just freaking out that something would aggro on me when I was just out doodling around. And I had to go get some hide and make a bed. I was so, after all that stuff that went on. The nice thing is you can just leave this on while you're gone. As long as you're playing, you can just leave it on and it'll just keep cooking everything that you need. Okay, here you go. It takes 12 gunpowder to make one bullet. So, and then it takes a couple, and then it takes gunpowder and a bullet to make a trank dart. So, be kind to yourself and make yourself a bow. Actually, be kind to yourself and make yourself a crossbow. You can also make yourself here's a slingshot. I wanted to show you what we can do. Oh, you get it automatically? Oh, I already got it. Oh, I got the simple ammo already too. Good girl. Okay, the grappling hook. I think that they changed it. I'm not quite sure. Polymer. Too bad. So that after one use, it doesn't break. I'm not too sure, though, anymore. And I don't know if it's going to need cementing paste. We're definitely going to have to get ourselves a Trandon, get to the main. And let's see here. What? I can't. The only thing I can think of that gives cementing paste is if we're going to make cementing paste here on this island, we're going to have to kill things like trikes and stegos. That way you get the chitin, well, actually it's the keratin off their spines, and you can make it into cementing paste. So we've got a lot of animals to kill, and you're not going to be killing them with a pike. You're going to have bullets. So we're making bullets. And we're going to have to turn this on again, huh? Yeah, let's get that wood in here. We're going to have to go get some wood and get tons and tons of charcoal going. Jeez Louise, go away. Okay, so we might as well be making wood. Number 3. And remember, I need all kinds of it just to make a behemoth cake, too. Criminy. And Spinos. Stegos will help each other. If you start to kill one, the other ones will come and help kill you. Be really careful. Trikes, same way. They help each other. Uh-oh. What am I? Let's see here. Almost out of water. We need to eat some food. Where's my food? Oh, I put it away. That's really cute. Well, let's go up. Offload this stuff and make that water skin. Oh, saved. We have been saved, you guys, by the rain. In fact, if you have your water skin in your hot bar and you press E on it when it rains, it will fill it up. But only in your hot, well, maybe in your inventory. I don't know. See, I've been playing this for so long and now I don't know. I'm like, geez. Okay. Oh no, no stimberries. I just ate all those narcoberries. How can I do that to myself? If I pass out again, I'm going to be so upset. Uh-oh. I'm going to pass out, huh? Feel the red? Means because I'm dying. The only thing will save me is my stimberries. And stimberries make you thirsty, but it didn't matter. Now I just get to lay here. I really thought those stimberries would make me come back. Isn't that odd? I thought they'd counteract them. I wonder how many stimberries you'd have to eat to counteract it. Okay. So here we are. I have to tell you, oh, well, I guess it helped that we didn't stay under as long as before. Nothing like being able to walk as slow as a broncho, huh? This will be a nice one to be able to tame if I could. I'd rather kill it. Stupid thing. I'm not going to throw anything away. I'm like, no, I'm not throwing anything away. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Oh, it says that the refining forge is locked. Oh, I don't have any metal on me. Well, okie dokie. Let's go here. So, where's my meat? Gosh, I don't know what I do with my meat. Huh. I don't know what I do with it. We're going to have to go kill something. Okay, so let's start the rest of the meat and get it cooked. If it's not a predator, you don't need raw meat to tame it. And there are no predators here. So everything here would take narcoberries to put under, and mayho berries to tame. I can just do that. Pretty cool, huh? So we have to keep all our mayho berries. So anyway, push E and you can unlock this. If you had a lot of people working with it, from, you know, a lot of people. Or you can pin it. See the set a pin code on it? If you're playing PvP, everything gets a pin code. The door, everything. If it's PvP, you go over to the door and you set the pin code. And pick a pin code that you remember that nobody else knows. And oh, we're doing this. Okay. Now we're organized. Well, I'm a little bit more organized. So let's get the stone, the amber berries, and let's see, we were doing the stone over here for the flint, and we're going to craft. We get to craft 700 spark powder. And over here, There's no more narcoberries anywhere, right? All the berries gone. Okay, and so I have 4,000 wood, 2,500 thatch, and fiber. So I'd have to take the wood, the thatch, and the fiber. Go over here. And put all that there. We still don't have enough. Oh, I need 450 stone. Stone and thatch and wood. I need stone. Great. Stone. Wrong way. Now, if you have your thatch and your wood on you, you can actually put down your smithy wherever you are, and you can make your dinosaur gates. How about that? I think it's cool. So even if you're out and you need to tame something that's going to, that you want to put, you know, and you wanted to make 4 behemoth gates and make, and kite it into it and then try to tame it, you can use your smithy, outside smithy, and not have that big old thing. And you could even have a forge on here and everything. You can have a traveling show. Okay, still 281 stone. Oh my gosh, I'm kidding. Back to the stone. My kitty came in. Well, I can't believe I was having so much trouble at the grocery store. I was just puttering around, forgetting everything. I'm going to have to go out tomorrow and buy her some crunchies. I can't believe I forgot her crunchies. I went for crunchies, by the way. Not something you can just pick up at the local corner store. She's spoiled. I'm hot. Oh, I'm making them outside. Thatch. Lord. Look how many Brontos there are on this island. There's usually 4. Kill one, another one spawns. I mean, you can't kill them off. gosh, it looks like there's 5 of them today. Great. That's what you always want. Ooh, we can make 1. Oh, we can make 2. Nice. We need more stone and more wood. More stone and more wood. See, it would be nice just to pick up, you know, your smithing and take it with you. Like I said, if you really need the stone more than you need the metal, just go ahead and get the stone. I really liked it on Madagascar. If you did this to the salt pillars, it actually gave you like 2,000 stone. It's crazy. Uh-oh. Almost out of water. Almost out of food. My cooked meat is spoiling so quickly. Oh, I'm almost got too much on me already. Oh, here's some more stone over here. That's closer to the house. Okay, so we have 2 behemoth gates and 2 doors. They're not S+. I didn't even think about that. I can make them at the S+ table? See, I'm not crazy. Oh, there they are down here. Oops. Okay, I want my flint. I want my amber berries. I want my metal. And my spoiled meat. I want my oh, that's it, huh? How are we doing on the narcotics? Oh, I don't have any narco berries. Let's go get some narco berries. See what you have to do. It's going to be nicer to be on a safe place. And if you're starting out, this is a really safe place. Because if you're out like this all the time, you're just always going to be dying. So you have to make sure you get your bed up right away. And not a sleeping bag. Because sleeping bags are only good for one time. And then you don't get them anymore. All this so that we can kill a trike and a stego. And we're making gunpowder for our gun. We're making narcotics to get a pteranodon. Now this is my favorite kind of thing right here, if it's a low level. I can shoot it from afar. I just keep shooting it and tame it. I like to tame things that are stuck. The only problem is if there are other trikes around that are really close, they'll come and try to kill you. They'll defend each other. I tell you what, the first time I was on the island over here, Herbivore Island, I would just tame anything that was stuck. It was so nice, you know. Most animals, you can get their weight up where they can carry way more than you can. If you're on Primitive Plus, you could actually make a little cart and cart all this kind of stuff with you. But we're not Primitive Plus. So we can't make a cart. Gosh, this takes a long time. If I had a little stego, one swipe of the tail and I just have tons and tons of stuff. Okay. $16. Ooh, huh? Oh, we don't have any water. And we're already up to 140 water. So, I mean, it's really... I have 4 points. So let's make stamina 1. Melee. Fortitude. Let's see here. Get rid of this, that. Go ahead and put this in here. And this in here. Take the charcoal. You can also use spark powder in here, even though it says, see, thatch, wood, thatch, or spark powder. Isn't that cool? You can actually use angler gel too from the anglerfish down in the ocean. They added so many more things over here too. let's see here. Where are we making gunpowder? Probably over here, huh? Yeah, where the spark powder is. Okay, so, oh, we've got a long way to go. 179. And got our gunpowder here. Charcoal, flint. Flint and charcoal. I usually get a ship bucket. I'm having a hard time, guys. Just be patient with me. See, a little bucket doesn't cost you anything. And it's a storage bucket. And if you press V and you say bucket, all you need is wood. Okay, we have wood. So over here we can make our buckets. We'll make a storage bucket and a paint bucket. The nice thing about a paint bucket is that you don't need to have water. It automatically has water in it because you're on a ship. And all you have to do is just add what you need to make the colors. So there's a bucket. Press E and place it. And then I can take the narcotics out of here and the stimulant. And I can put them in the bucket. What do you think of that? Isn't that cool? And then I can just leave the stem berries in here. And over here, I can put in the gunpowder. No, what was it that I was going to put in? Oh, what was it? Oh, it was, I needed, I'm not going to make any more stimulant. Never mind. I do need the gunpowder and the metal ingots and the mayho berries. I don't think I can make any more. I can make one. And then I need more stone, right? So I can make a door. What did I just make? Just checking. Okay, so I blew it the first time. I just made plain behemoth gate. Which you can do. In a pinch, you can use your cool little smithy. Here's my behemoth gate for that. All right. All right, and I wanted to put my mayho berries away for taming. You will need, you have to take it back. You're going to need meat for your pteranodon. Pteranodons eat meat. So I lied. And a stego will give you prime meat, which makes a pteranodon tame faster. Trikes don't give you that. So let's go over to here and see what's in here. We have stone in here, we have wood in here, and thatch, and mayho berries, and that, and that, And then here we've got berries, berries. You just know we left a berry, right? Oh, I didn't. And I'll just leave that alone. I'll put these two and cook them. Okay. Then let's go over here. What is that? Oh. Here we go. Haha. Now I can make 2 behemoth gates. So if I make 1 behemoth gate, I'll be able to make 1 behemoth gateway. All right. So now I have 4. Put the metal in here. Get the charcoal out. I know I could take this charcoal and just pull it, but it just, right now, we're fine. And, oh, wrong one. We're making charcoal and spark powder into gunpowder. Okay, and then we're making metal ingots and gunpowder into rifle ammo. 33 bullets. Woohoo. Have I made I thought I made a rifle. Did I not make a rifle? I thought I did. Number 1. Then you take the ammo. And you have 66 ammo. And I'm going to put the wood and the thatch right here. And I'm out of stone. Of course I'm out of stone. I need to make parachute. Hide, thatch, and fiber. Gonna need some more hide. Okay, so I'm gonna make 10 parachutes. You can only use them one time. It's a one-time deal. Okay, and then in here, our paint bucket, you need berries, you need red, blue, black, and white. I've got the white ones over here. I'll have to go get some narcoberries. And then you need charcoal, gunpowder, and spark powder. Spark powder. Gunpowder. Charcoal. So what can we make without the narco berries? I could make a purple outfit. Purple. So how many of these can I make? I can make, we'll make 10 magenta. I will make 10. They're basically going to take, let's see, and then 10 purple. Oh, 9. And then they're going to show up down here. Oops. I blew it. Did I not? Circle. How come? I only put in 10. Isn't that weird? Oh, just let it keep going. Okay, so now, oh, I don't have my clothes on. Where are my clothes? Oh my God. I'm going to be freezing here pretty quick, and I won't have any clothes. And then I'll die because I'm freezing. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is do the pants. It does help if you have the pants. Okay, so the pants are going to be in region 1, apply the paint. Region 5, apply the paint. Region 6, just make it pink. That way, if you go like that, you can see the little pink design there. And then that's it for that one. And then you're going to put pink for the shirt. And purple for the vest. And then you can use magenta. Wherever the belt went. There it is. I'm going to run out of stuff. I'll just make the rest of it magenta. Why not? And if I have extra purple, I'll come back. I don't think I'm going to have extra purple though. Cute, huh? Okay, and then you take the color, you just lay it on top of whatever the article was. And then you just apply the paint. You can get real fun, you know. There you go. Cute. You're all done with that one. The last one. And anytime you go like this, see all these tools, you can make your handles and stuff pink. If you feel like it. I mean, really. You have to feel like it. Okay, so that's going to be pink. Oh, I just started with pink, so we're going to do pink. And apply. Okay. So that's that. Now I can go back to the shirt. And I can get this trim. Purple. Okay, so where's the trim? There it is. And then those little epaulette things. And no more purple. Okay, so we're out of purple. And I accidentally did the hide hat and not the helmet. So I'm going to need another purple. What do I need purple to make purple? What do I need? Oh. Just you can make them. Didn't know I had all the stuff in here for it. Okay. And so if you need to separate the helmet from the skin because you're going to use flak or something, you can go ahead and push the control button. Oh, actually, it's the shift button. Shift and then hold it and it'll separate off. That's with any kind of skin. Even on your dinos, if you put the dino, you have to put the saddle in here if you had the glasses on the dino's saddle. And you can put them on and then take them off with the shift button. Okay, so let's put the color over aberrant. Ooh, cool. So, let's see, magenta. So number 1, what is number 1? Region 1. Isn't it pretty? Region 2. One. Huh. What are these other ones? What's 6? Oh. There you go. You're done. And then you would just put the aberrant helmet on. Gloves. Pants. Boots. And the shirt. And push K. And see what you look like. Very colorful. You might want to make the big part purple and the other part pink, but the horns just didn't, I didn't think the horns would look good pink. Okay, so there we are. Now we're making, now I can take the rest of that charcoal. It was only 13, but I'm taking the gunpowder. And I have to put the berries away. The berries don't last in here. They all have spoil times on them. And I'll take the spark pot. Oh, I'll just take it all. I'm not going to be making anything else. But use the, if you don't use the paint bucket from the ship, if you don't have a ship mod, you have to make it in the cooking pot. And you have to make a water skin and put the water skin in the cooking pot with the berries and the charcoal and all that. Exactly the same. You just have to do a water with it. So you can have a water skin or a water jar. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's see. We're going to put gunpowder in here. And we were putting, I'm making bullets. 23 more. Okay, so we have enough to kill something. And we're going to put the thatch. Let's see here. What the water skin. Oh, I see the fiber. There we go. I'm going to make 2 of them. This takes crystal and cementing paste. We haven't gotten there yet. And we need 5 cementing paste for our reservoir, which we're going to have fairly soon. I didn't even look to see what time I started. Huh. So let's get this. One spoiled meat. You can't believe it, but sometimes that's all you need. 1 spoiled meat. Okay, so now we're going to be take our narcotics. And we're going to craft a bow. Oh no, we're going to use a crossbow. We need stone arrows. So let's make arrows. So I'm going to need fiber, flint, and thatch. Fiber, flint, and thatch. I think I used all the flint. Cute, huh? Fiber, flint, and thatch. Okay, we're going to have to go get flint. Lovely. Go fill up our water jar. Okay, so I can put this water skin in number 0 and just press 0 to fill it up. Or if I have the water skin in here, I just press E and it fills it up. There you go. Nice, huh? I don't know why I put this over here. It's not where the stegos are. What level are you? A 45. I don't know. This ought to be interesting, huh? Oh, I don't want to use my bullets. I want to use, let's go. We're getting flint for arrows. I have to move that. That's too far away. Everything's too far away. And this thing is a joke. It's pretty, but it's a joke. They used to give you a mammoth saddle. That's what we needed. We need a mammoth saddle. What? Some guy killed a death worm or something. I can't remember what it was. And he thought it would have something really cool in it. And it had a blueprint. That's all they've been giving us lately. It's just blueprints. Don't tell me I've taken all the wood, all the rocks. There's no way. There we go. 4 flint. I'm not going to hit anybody, am I? Okay, in the safety of our own home, we can now make arrows. If I can find them. $100, $200. Okay, this water that is in here, in your inventory. What did I do with my water? Don't tell me I already put my water somewhere. Where'd my little water thing go? It's still here. I just had typed up here. Okay, water skin. So you just push E and it's empty. It is gone empty. Okay, so now we need food. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Remember, be really careful with your water. Really careful with your food. Charcoal and spark powder. Hey, it's one more bullet. Gonna make 13 gunpowder. It's one more bullet. Okay, and now I made 200 arrows. And I'm going to craft 100 trank arrows. Oh, I can only craft. So what is it? 1 narcotic to 1 arrow. Oh, I only have 76 narcotic. True. Okay, well, that's good enough. Okay. So, I am done for the night. I'm pretty tired. No, I'm not. I'm doing good. But, I don't want to start the whole 9 yards of killing animals and taming until tomorrow night. So, and excuse me if I, stutter and all that stuff. I'm still going to have my surgery pretty soon, and I still only had surgery last week. And sometimes I'm, still a little exhausted, and so I don't mean to stum and stop and and all that kind of stuff. I'm just having a little bit of a time with being sick. And I don't like being sick. I like being healthy and happy and fun and jolly and all those wonderful things that I usually am. So anyway, what I want you to know is how much I love you and how much I care about you. We didn't do anything tonight except get our behemoth gates ready, which we're going to put down in the cove so we can capture a behemoth, which probably, I hope, get the level 30 Bronto in there and try to kill it. And we'll get tons of hide, tons of meat, and we get prime meat. Other than that, we're going to kite a stego or a trike into that little 4 gateways, or I'm going to pick them all up and I'm going to put them around the trike that is stuck, and then stand in with the trike that's stuck and use a narc arrows and put it down and put it to sleep. I have to make sure I have my mayho berries with me. That way, if we're going to be attacked by all the other trikes, they can't kill me. Good idea, Grandma. Okay, so I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, I wish for you health, wealth, and wisdom, and a lot of love. I'll see you soon, and we'll just have a great time tomorrow. We're going to do a lot of stuff. Night. Bye-bye.